Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. KFARR back again. Once again, just so you guys know, I almost grabbed my coffee mug instead of my microphone at the beginning of this video, but that's what I get for making a video at 1:27 in the morning. So obviously I'm about done. This is going to be a Sovereign Citizen video from El Piro. Hopefully I pronounced that right. The title is, They Finally Pulled Me Over for My Private ... What does that mean? I don't know. It's so ominous. The description is the beginning of my exposure into the corruption, the video behind it all. So apparently he's taking us behind the scenes of how the lead paint chips and the rubbing alcohol is made. Can't wait for this. Enjoy the video.
Highways. Just so everybody knows, I'm getting pulled over. This cop is right behind me. He's got my tags, and he knows he's going to pull me over. And he's just waiting for a reason other than a seatbelt, I imagine. Because I wasn't speeding. I had it on cruise. And now we're doing over the speed limit. We're doing 47. We're slowing down. We're doing 45. And now he's pulling me over in a 40. So we'll see if I get another speeding ticket and no insurance ticket. How you doing?
Look at the plates on the vehicle here.
My property, right?
You got license plates on it.
No, that's state law.
Your ID and registration on the vehicle.
I don't carry registration.
You don't care
Why, there's no plates.
Is the vehicle not registered?
No,
You got insurance on the vehicle?
no, I'm not required. Again, that's state law.
I'll be right back with you.
All right, thank you, sir.
So now it's 1:35 in the morning, and maybe I'm just not with it right now, but it seems like sovereign citizens are more and more going 7, 8, 9, 11th Amendment, skipping right over the 10th. And I'm pretty sure if he's driving on a state road or state highway or a road that's paid for by the state, I'm pretty sure the state laws apply to that said roadway. But maybe I'm just tired and spitballing here.
Oh, do we have another one pulling up? I think so. Yep, here comes another one. Hey, Tony. The county sheriff's got me pulled over here at the auction house over here in Raymond. I don't know what they're doing yet. They've got my license, but another one just pulled up, and the guy specifically asked me about the plates, and I told him they're not required. He said, well, what about registration? I said, well, that's not required either. You know, those are state laws. So he's just running a check on me now. I just wanted to call somebody to let them know what's, they got me pulled over. But there's two of them back here. And I want you to stay on the phone with me until this is over with. Thank you, sir.
So I just want to point this out real quick. Why is it that every frauditor, sovereign citizen, Moore, driving a shit box, living a shit existence, why does it seem like they all have like 12 cameras?
Want to shut the vehicle off and step out for me real quick?
He's asking me to shut the vehicle off and step out for him. I don't want to.
Well, you're going to have to.
Why?
I'm giving you a direct.
What crime have I committed?
Put on the window.
Can you get a supervisor?
I am a supervisor.
Okay.
Okay, your vehicle is not registered and there's no insurance. So we're going to impound the vehicle.
You have no right to do that. That would be theft, sir.
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong.
I have a right to secure my property. This is private property. You have no lien against it.
And you have no right to have this vehicle on the road.
I most certainly do. Do you know your Constitution, sir?
Yes,
I have a right
do.
to travel upon the land in my own personal private conveyance. You have no third-party interest in this. This is my third-party conveyance, and I have shown no other.
So you guys can probably tell by my face being just illuminated by white at this point. You probably know where we're going because we've been there before, and you guessed it, yes, Sini's first row. So we're going to go over what the right to travel actually means. We're not going to read the whole thing, but Justice Stevens, writing for the majority. That's all you need to know. found that although the right to travel was not explicitly mentioned in the Constitution, it was firmly embedded in our jurisprudence. He described the three components of the right to travel. Yes, I read it even though I said I wasn't going to. Let's bring this up and hopefully it turns back blue. Yes, it does. 1, the right to enter one state and leave another. 2, the right to be treated as a welcome visitor rather than a hostile stranger. And 3, for those who want to become permanent residents, the right to be treated equally to native-born citizens. And I think I'm going to cuss for the first time in this video. Mr. Sovereign Citizen, go fuck yourself.
Well, I'm going to need someone to come bail me out of jail. They're going to take me to jail.
Hold on a second. This is your last chance to get out of the vehicle.
I'm not going to do it, sir. I have a right to secure my person and my property.
If I've got to force you out of that vehicle, you're going to jail.
I understand that.
Okay.
And I'm going to let you violate my rights because I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not putting up a fight. This is all on camera.
I understand that. But we're going to impound the vehicle. You have no registration. You have no insurance.
And that's a state law. You cannot override my constitutional right to travel upon the land in my own personal conveyance. And it has already been upheld in the higher courts. It has already been upheld in the higher courts. You cannot infringe upon that right by requiring of licensing, registration fees, or anything.
All right, so we see sovereign citizens do this more and more, where they're like, oh, the higher courts have already ruled that I don't need a license. Well, I had to go and get my handy-dandy Book O Supreme Court cases, just to point out Hendrick v. Maryland from 1915, that explicitly states that the states can require you to have a driver's license, and to my knowledge, all 50 states do require you to have a license. So unless this dude is a time traveler from 1914, he's talking out of his ass.
They're again trying to make me open the door. There's another squad car, another black one pulled up, and now they've got 4 officers around my vehicle. I'm taking my keys out so you don't have to worry. I'm not going to run. I just turned the truck off and turned the keys out, or turn the truck off and took the keys out. I'm gonna put the keys back in so I can roll the window down. Going on accessory. Yeah, it is not stolen. You can check with Nate Herman of Nate's Auto in Waterloo. That's who I bought it from. And another one just pulled up. So that makes 4 squad cars and at least 5 people.
Sir, we're trying to do this in an amicable way.
And if you were upholding, if you took an oath to uphold the Constitution.
That's right.
That's right. And what did you do? Did you swear on the Bible to do that?
One of it, what I swore is also is to enforce state law, which is what I'm trying to do.
Okay, but at the same time that you took an oath to uphold the Constitution, do you know the Constitution cannot be overridden by your lower courts? Do you understand the state court is a lower court? That's right. You're not. I'm not gonna argue with them. That's right.
Okay, guys, I'm going to be honest. If it was a little choppy there for a second, it's because he would say one sentence, go quiet for 20 or 30 seconds, and then say another sentence. So I just cut out the dead air, jammed all the comments together, and here we are. So this is the first sovereign citizen who decided he wasn't going to argue on the side of the road. Thank you. Your defense attorney's going to love that, but the judge is still going to tell you you're wrong.
And I imagine this guy's the muscle. He again tried to unlock or open my door. He just threatened to break his way in. That's breaking and entering. When they impound my vehicle, that's theft, grand theft auto. Now somebody's in the back. He's doing something with the tag. My plates, I guess. I bought it from Nate Herman from Nate's Auto.
Nate Herman from Nate's Auto.
1823 Commercial Street, I believe. I've got his number if you'd like. Now he's asking me to come out. The one guy's got his hand on his taser. I already told him I'm not violent. I'm not resisting.
Dear Mr. Sovereign Citizen, who was clearly dropped on his head as a child a few dozen times, you're not acting with violence. But yes, you are resisting. They asked you to step out of the vehicle. You said, nuh-uh. So yes, you are currently resisting without violence.
Any more time.
And I'm not going to tell you anything different. I have a right to secure my person and my property. You have no right to infringe upon that by any lower court. Now, if you want to break and enter, grand theft auto, kidnap, imprison, then you go ahead and do so. Those are all violations of my rights, and I'll be glad to make my claims in court.
Okay, guys, real quick, I'm going to break in and talk about the 3 stages of sovereign citizens on YouTube. So the first stage is what this guy's currently in. He did this video, I believe, in 2020. So it was a long time ago. He thought, man, I watched enough YouTube videos. I'm down with a conspiracy. I got my tinfoil fez on. I'm going to take my theory and test it out on the mean streets of the highway, the random roadway, and see what happens. You notice how he went and said, oh, kidnapping, breaking and entering, yada yada. Well, it seems like it didn't work out for him. So what's funny, I already did one take of this, and I said, he's basically turned into Paul Enslaved. He's legitimately only streaming, talking about nonsense. And then I said, oh, Paul Enslaved, sure shit. He streams with Paul Enslaved 6 months ago. So that's just hilarious to me. Yeah, he's just streaming. So clearly, this didn't work out for him the way he thought. And he said, never a fucking get. And now the third stage of sovereign citizens on the internet. Well, they're not really on the internet anymore because they were unalived by police when they decided to do what the Moore did in Florida and decided to shoot 2 officers and then get put down. So those are the 3 stages of sovereign citizens on the internet. You're welcome.
And that's where you'll have to make your claim. You're right. That's where you'll have to make your claim. Well, the one guy's getting his baton out. He's going to break the window. He's not supposed to, no. Everything they're threatening to do, they are not allowed to do. What he wants to do is break and enter first. Then he wants to kidnap me, imprison me, and then hold me for ransom. And in the meantime, hold my vehicle for ransom, my property, my personal private property. You told me that before, and I told you I'm not going to change anything I say. You just said, are you ready? He's breaking a back window so they can reach in and taser me. They just broke my back passenger window. Okay, before there's any violence, let me get out.
Go ahead and get out.
Step out now.
Step out now.
Step out now or you will be tased. Get out of the vehicle now.
Hands going behind my back. Let me put my phone down.
Phone down. Go.
And there you have it, folks. Another happy ending to a terrific sovereign citizen story. I just never understood the point of when a sovereign citizen acts hard, lets them break one window, and then decides, oh no, now I'll get out of the car. Like, bro, they already broke your window. Just go out in SovCit glory and just let them break the rest. Get tased. Go out in, a blaze of glory. Get your SovCit rep up. Like I said, he has gone from this to live streaming like Paul Enslaved, live streaming like Broken System, Broken Trust. And I love it. It's, and what is it? Law Talk with Mike says it's deliciously awful. Yes, it's deliciously awful. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. It started at 17 minutes. It's ending at like 13 because there's just so much dead air. I had it up to 20 minutes, but he just kept not doing anything, so I just kept cutting out the dead air. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Peace.